because of the moving from Jogja to Jakarta.
He
Or
moved?
yeah, he's in Jakarta now.
Oh, you mean he just moved himself, right? He didn't move his house or.
No, no.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. I don't know. You should have said moving, so I thought like moved like everything. Okay, all right.
Like
Um,
3 months.
Lewis, I'm ready. Frida's taking notes, I guess, and
Yeah.
I will record. Okay, let's begin.
Thank you everyone for coming. For Rida, please help me to be the secretary. So I would like to start. Uh, I think we don't have any updates for his card, and currently he's busy with product development. And I'll start from my card for the Facebook market optimization. Actually, I have discussion with Rizal regarding the idea that you bring up last meeting, sir, regarding the Facebook ads to boost the viewer of the posting, and I decide to pivot this card into uh, the Facebook catalog ads. We already make the card also, and I will consider this as done. But if the result, but the question here is, do we need to continue this as a personal task because we still gain revenue from this project?
Very good question. Okay, all right.
Mm.
Let's go over to Wyana for that. This is actually tied to the whole idea of what we just spoke about with Lewis on how we get bonuses, right? So this, I believe, is already a this is a project that's already been bonused before, right? This was the first bonus I think that we gave. So the point now is actually this fits really well into the previous discussion that we just had in leadership. Um, HAR, after they produce something or after a new project has been done, give it over to HAR to run on the operational basis, and that becomes essentially the goal for that chapter. It ties also Lilith back into what Tendy is doing. He's setting goals now for HAR, so they're not just sort of floating. So he's setting a revenue goal, and I think by executing this card, they have now the right tools and the right thinking to be able to attain their revenue goals.
Okay.
Does
So
that
it's
does that work?
basically you suggest to offer this as an operational task for the HAR team.
If there's nothing more to optimize on it, yes. If you believe that there is something that you can do to optimize it, to get it to better performance, then it is a project. If it is
Mm.
fully optimized at the moment, then it has become a new process and it just becomes part of our operational routine.
Okay. So my next question, if it is because it will need, I think, DM. I mean the content team to involve because we need to post, sir. I mean, yeah, we need to post on the Facebook. It is actually will go as usual, but yeah, again, it needs like bandwidth from the DM team, the
I see.
content.
Okay. The bandwidth of the DM team is currently should be split because there currently are actually no results on the Thrive parts of DM at all, right? We have gotten very babe. How many new partnerships have we gotten from marketing's efforts?
Actually, none of it convert yet.
Okay, got it. So for that part, I think Lilith, this is actually pretty okay. Um, the rest of whatever on the projects on DM has not produced
Mm.
Thrive results yet.
Okay, sir. But actually, from myself, if I mean, if there's no content team involved, it's also okay because the roles is actually only posting and producing cards, as producing posters. But as my observation on the Facebook post, if we don't have any purpose like branding, we don't have any. Yes.
Oh, Lilith, there was an interruption for about 2 seconds. So if
Hello.
you said purpose on branding, and then I lost you.
I think the internet is going down at the base.
We're back. We're back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I missed you in the part like if the posting doesn't have branding purpose something and then cut.
mm, Actually, yeah, it is good for branding Moayan, but I mean for the involvement of DM, it's quite not really friction, but sometimes DM prioritize something higher than this because this is not a project, right? So it's also influence the successfulness of the project actually. So if we can like, yes sir.
Oh, please go ahead. I think you were going to say it. Go ahead.
Hello. Sorry, sir.
Uh,
Actually, I don't hear you
please
clearly.
continue, Lilith. Please continue.
I think this is my connection again.
Continue, please.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, continue.
Oh, sorry. I don't hear what you said just now, sir. But now it's okay. I think the connection. I mean, okay. I think my decision will be continue working on HAR, but I will discuss with HAR again, and also how will be the operational things to work, right? And then I will give the update later. But I will consider this card as done from my side.
Okay. Okay, now Lilith, this is why we have the brand book. So essentially, anything we post, HAR should be able to just use the brand book and post. And I'm not too concerned about branding like entirely for this. So this is more. Well, once again, this is a revenue focus, and a revenue focus is within the mission of HAR and also revenue management, right? So so super hosting at scale. How do we actually get guests in, and how do we make sure that they have great experiences all together?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Understand. So basically, the posters is actually approved by content, and the color and everything is already based on the brand book.
Mhm.
Actually,
Okay.
yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah. One more question, sir.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
as this is the operational task for HAR, so we don't need to update it but on the Scrum, right? I
This is
mean, we don't have.
operational. Don't need to update it on the Scrum. I don't think so, but what's happening actually right now that we just spoke about in leadership is that operational duties seem to be getting slack, right? So there doesn't seem to be anybody in Scrum and HAR actually focusing on operational duties. Everyone's just focusing on research. What we have been detecting is that traditional operational KPIs have been slack. Like the inquiry conversion rate is going down, the review quality is not there. So this type of thing is happening right now. But I think all it requires to fix it is that somebody owns essentially the reporting of the statistics and that make sure that they make sure that we superhost at scale. Back over to Lilith. Lilith, we just this is tied to how HAR is working right now. I think HAR probably needs a little bit more. They probably need more leadership than what they're having right now, because it doesn't seem like there's a focus on the mission. Right, the mission is to superhost at scale. So what we're seeing is activity. We're seeing people generate. They're getting guest posts on Instagram, and that's great. But that should not be a main focus, right? That takes
Yeah.
maybe like 10% of your bandwidth. If you look at all the HAR cards, none of them really consider about superhosting at scale in a serious way, right? There's some people posting like, okay, right, new diagrams for the listings. I forgot, but the key attributes to get superhosting at scale are: what is the hospitality system? What is the sequence at which we are going to apply our efforts, right? That card, if you notice, was made and then it was placed as done. which it was that's like saying a house is built after you draw the plans. So on this particular note, I will notify. I think it's a broken part that's actually echoing back into our chapter now. So I'm going to try to get Tendi to fix these issues that are happening within his chapter and to focus on it. And so the operational thing will run smoother, and the operations can be still managed on the Trello board and everything. It's part of research
Mm.
is to improve operations, but no serious work has actually, I think, begun on this particular idea. This is also why, Lilith, I think I've asked you to collaborate with Tendi and Rafik because I don't think that
All
they're
right. Let's do
yeah,
this.
their thinking is not clear, and the writing is not clear, and the leadership is not clear. So let's start with effective thinking about how to structure their thoughts, and then effective writing, and then effective communication, and then effective leadership. Yeah.
Okay, sir. I
Okay.
understand. Yeah. So I think I will have thought for this and also the HAR because it will be transferred to HAR team
Yes.
and
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
That's it.
sure.
That's exactly the way it should work, Lilith. You create modules and packages of templates like this, right? So
Yeah.
this is what we're rewarding you for, right? We're rewarding you for inventing new processes, and then once the process is
Mm-mm.
templatized, you pass that over to HAR, and then they execute it, right? Because that's essentially how we create
Yeah.
that efficiency. Good.
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir, for the feedback. So, continue with the working with agent for the RMB 10, and then uh, actually we already succeed with the first experiment with for Square Bali property. We get the down payment already yesterday, I think. Is that running smoothly, Mawayan and Ting?
Yes, Lilis. Thank you for that setup. Like I met Tira actually, and then she told me actually been applied before at Bukit Vista.
She's from Manado, I think.
Yeah, and then she said like, oh no, no one get back. I asked, and then what happened? And which state did you get into? Like nobody reply me katanya.
Yeah, it's so sad. She haven't told
And
me
then
before.
I said, I'm sorry, but okay, you now own boss. It's okay then. I said like, if like for for the kerjasama verbally, I said okay, if we can do this, if you have product, you just tell me like the list, and then if we can make money and you can make bit money, and if we have found a guest like that, and then it's okay, But if we found that, but it's not very rare, but I said I'm thinking positive. But I said like if we have a partnership like this, like we have to respect what we agree on. Like if you guys want to extend, for example, from this place as canine, I will approach you. Or if you will not connect my guest, if next time you have a guest to my partner directly. So that's what I said. So probably I understand as well, but I think we can make like what you call kayak surat pernyataan gitu loh, not
Kenyataan.
nggak potong kompas. Nanti bisa baru kita bisa list seperti apa dia punya gitu. Untuk
Okay,
konsumen yang sih.
so do you think we have to make like a specific agreement with for Square Bali property or just agreement based on the contract for like yesterday contract for one deals, for example?
Oh, I think yesterday is just for that deal. If we want to continue, I think to make like a specific between B2B kind of agreement, agent,
Okay.
agent to
So
agent.
maybe we need to have a B2B agreement, right? Moayan? Maybe.
Yes, but to be honest, I never made that.
Yeah, maybe I will do research on
We
that
try,
and
yeah,
we'll
we
propose
try
in
to
the
find
meeting.
example and then we figure out together. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
based
Okay.
on company mission. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
yeah. Yes, sir. You have any comments?
yeah, I do actually. I just noticed something. Um, I read your outcome and your hypothesis. Do you think it's done correctly?
Uh,
I
sorry.
I'm reading it because it looks like just to me it looks like your outcome is your actually your hypothesis, and your hypothesis is actually your outcome.
Uh, yeah.
Am I right? Because
Yes, I think so, sir.
your hypothesis is that working with agents will help find the right guests and possibly convert more deals, right? And the
Yeah.
outcome is you want to have the right supply and design a business model that fills each outset so you can expand your network.
Yes, I think so.
Right?
I just realized it.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh oh. Because I just realized I asked you to go fix Rafik and Tendi, and they
Yeah.
both.
Actually, sorry. Actually, the intended outcome is to convert more deals, sir.
Right.
Let me find one. But
Oh,
my hypothesis is actually there are types of agent that can maybe the what is that the writing there's many type of agent that we can my hypothesis there's many type of agent like for example like two types of agent which
okay.
is the long term basis and also the short term basis like only 1 month,
Okay. Okay.
so we can expand our network from there to make more deals. Actually that's what I mean, sir,
Okay.
by this
All right.
part. So
Okay.
I
Then
think
the
it's
intended outcome has to be not possibly, right? You have to, I think, we will find more guests and convert more deals, and that's the intended outcome.
yeah.
How we're going to do that is we're going to work with other agents, right? Okay, I can kind of see that then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The reason why I think it's a little bit blurry is because in the intended outcome, you are adding in language that makes it like uncertain, right? So you're
Yes.
saying that possibly convert more deals through doing this. So this sounds like it's a guess, but the intended outcome should always be very clear. It should be very snap, right? We'll get more deals and make more income if we do this, and
Okay.
yeah, that's scientific principles, right? Like like
Yes.
okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm actually yesterday questioning why you choose me as the mentor.
You have more. Okay, the reason I chose you because you have more experience doing it. Because look at you, you're already at B10, right? Look at HAR, they're at like pivot one. So I see that you've had more iterations, and for me, I think also I don't know, maybe I'm not Balinese, and maybe there's a language or an analogy that you can use to really get them to get it. So I'm hoping that just by having like maybe another person explain, Teddy and Rafik can see it from a closer perspective. But at least for this, and I never go into this chapter wondering what's going on. Right? Uh, if I wonder what's going on, usually it's because like somebody is saying something that's outside my scope of understanding, not outside my scope of communication. So, but yeah, that's why I've asked you.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
maybe I will ask for VD's help also for this because I think VD also expert in this. I mean, I just like to get more people to what is that
Don't
to
worry about it. You're fine. You're fine. I trust you. You'll be able to do it. Right? You wrote a thesis. You wrote a thesis. Right? So I think,
yeah. Okay, sir. I will try first. Yeah.
give it a shot first. It's just
Yeah.
basic. It's just like get the hypothesis correct, get the intended outcome correct, set the experiment date, report facts. Don't report subjective opinions. I talked to this person, so it's okay. I talked to this person, it's okay. Those are the kind of things that we want to change in terms of leadership behavior from the two characters I assigned you to. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Uh,
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay, so I will continue to my next card, which is RMB point 11. This is the Facebook catalog ads. Yesterday, I have discussion with Rizal, and we'll set the intended outcome, which is we want to get more inquiries from Facebook catalog ads compare, and we would like to compare the efficiency of the current Facebook market optimization method and the Facebook catalog ads. And the hypothesis is that we can get more exposure for our product or our property on the Facebook, by using the Facebook ads, where exposure means impressions such as viewers and also clicks. And we also hypothesize that some of the exposure will be converted into inquiries, and uh, inquiries will be converted into on-site visit. And we also actually, this is my first proposals for the experimental design. You can open it, that we have like some parameters to see in the future, the clicks, inquiries, the cost that we spend, and then the on-site visit, and then the deals converted. So, and the experiment will be around 5 days. Uh, will be posted from July 14 until July 17, I think, because Mas Rizal thinks that 5 days will be enough for the experiment, because it is what is that, we have to pay, right? So maybe we tried 5 days first, and we'll follow the milestones as our steps to done the experiment. Okay, that, yes, sir.
Just question: how many ads will you post? One, two, three, four, four. Like how many
Uh,
posts will go up?
Actually, the Facebook ads has a catalog template where we can attach as many. We haven't checked how many properties that we can attach, but
Okay.
probably like one ads with 15 or 20 properties.
I see. Okay. I would recommend having at least two different ad sets, right? So two different types of ads. That way you have a comparison between one hypothesis and the second hypothesis. So maybe Rizal will know quite a lot about it. It's called A/B test. So you try two different ad flavors, right? So one maybe with a type of headline, the other with a different headline, one with this type of photo, the other with a different type of photo. And that allows you to compare over the same time period which one does better. The whole thing about ads is you want to continuously pivot, right? So if you have two, you can see this one does better. So then you know to pivot in this direction and continue your next set of ads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, yesterday we're talking about the A/B test, sir.
Yeah.
So, the conclusion we are not using it is because we only differ in the terms of caption. Uh, I mean, what else? Not really that different. I mean,
Okay, okay, that's good. If you guys know what you're doing, then that's fine. I was just offering that.
yeah, but
But
I will examine again about the A/B test on the Facebook,
okay,
sir.
sure. I'll leave it to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mhm.
Okay, and then I will continue to my last card, RMU.1. It is acquired new properties using new proposals. So we have done currently the invitation pitch proposals. And maybe here is my question to Wayan. Have you used that?
Yes, so basically I use three today, but I think I will finish it like around 7. So I'm
Mm,
meeting in row, but I think I will finish today to send it so that we can see the result like 2 3 days, and then we can
okay.
make a conclusion how many people see it and how many people get back.
Okay. So I think we need to make the communication for that, Wayan. What do you think about that?
Sure. So basically, the email that I'm sending, I attach it in the Trello, but I think I will put it. I will make a documentation on the Google Sheet, and I will update it like how many people will click it, how many people get back, and how you can see clearly based on like my 3 days after, and then we can review it together.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Moayan. And it's very good idea, I think. And my second question is, we already have readers actually from the people that is signing that it registering from the website MOIN. But do we need to broaden the reader like and the question is where we can get those readers, just like one check the effectiveness of using the invitation pitch proposals.
That's what we need to review after we send this. Like the effectiveness will be see like how many view and how many people get back, and then the people can get back. That means they have question like, and then we drill down on that. So at the moment, maybe we need to wait like 3 days to get like more insight about what we're doing. Af- After this, I will document on the Google Sheet, and then I will do charts based on that. Also easy to read.
Okay, uh, sending on Google Sheet. Okay, thank you very much. So it sounds good. I think we will wait like until 3 days yet to see the result.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I think Mas Rizal will continue to working on the deck pitch next week, and will the deck pitch actually next week. So we will update it later.
Pitch deck.
Uh, pitch
Pitch
deck. Pitch deck.
Yeah,
Is that pitch deck? Sorry.
yeah I'll go ahead and correct it. Yeah, it's pitch deck.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Please pitch deck, sir. Okay, that's from my side. I will offer to Frida for the updates for her card. Please, Frida.
Okay, thank you, Kak Lily. So from my card today, I've completed my pairing about reviewing the all of the Trello cards, and also a little bit talk about my next initiative, which is activating the properties in Yogyakarta, and I will have pairing with Kak Andre to talk about it. And for my second card, wait, oh yeah, yesterday I reached out Kak Kiki to ask how to approach the university, and I already find some contact of student club, data science student club, and some of computer science department. But I have a question to user like, is there any value that we can sell to approach the student club or the unif? Cause Kiki told me like she's emailing them to offer for internship program, kind of HR works. But in this card, is about webinar, so that I little bit confused about how to start conversation with them.
Okay, so what I understand is you need two you need two pitches. You need an invitation pitch. Oh, you need an elevator pitch, and you need an invitation pitch. Okay, so let me let me go ahead and put that on. So for this one, sorry, Frida, please do this. Schedule a time with me and Kiki before Monday to go over this, right? And we'll get you the information that you need to create the invitation letter. Okay? It's usually
Okay.
two things. If you're approaching clubs on, I think you're approaching them on email, right? Okay.
Yeah, but some have the contact of the head of the student club.
Okay. So what kind of contacts are these? Are these phone numbers,
Oh,
email?
yeah, phone number. Sorry, sir.
Oh,
Phone
phone
number.
number can be actually pretty simple. Phone number is generally two pitches. One is called the elevator pitch. So it's just like 400 characters, right? Hey, I'm having a webinar with this person. Would you be interested in attending and bringing your audience? And then usually they go, yes. Okay, great. And then you bring them in for the second introduction, which is your invitation. The invitation is, hey, look, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to start internship programs with your school. But in the meantime, we have a guest speaker who is a data scientist. Would you want to come attend and and do like that? But the next step is just schedule a time with me and Kiki, and we will show you how it's done. Okay? And
Okay.
please do that today.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Fridas, for your updates. And please schedule time with Ting and Kiki before Monday. So it's today or tomorrow, perhaps tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, you have to observe the calendar, yeah, to get the time, perfect time, sorry. Okay, let's continue to Jing's card.
Thank you very
Please.
much. Okay, thank you very much, Mrs. Chair. I really have not had time to do the networking with tech leaders in machine learning and data science for this week. It's been pretty busy, so there's no update on that. I just checked on the three people I've done outreach to, and they have not responded yet. So they're still in the outreach side. The next one is the networking with Airbnb machine learning teams. That has moved on a little bit, but it hasn't moved from response to scheduling yet. So two people did get back to me. These are the people that wrote that article on the latest update on my activity, which was about how machine learning is used at Airbnb to rank search results. Really fascinating topic. I'm hoping to get one of them to come and speak with us. So that's in progress. The next one is I've taken a personal interest into inquiry optimization and improvement, and I think I need to maybe intervene at this point. So I've created an intended outcome, and that is to understand the top three reasons why inquiries are not being converted and identify the top three actionable responses to improve. So the hypothesis is that I think revenue management can help identify and quantify the lost opportunities in inquiry management. If we delegate this to HAR, I don't think they have the level of systemic thinking yet to create the categories of like what are the reasons why inquiries are not being converted. So I want us to take a look to classify that, and afterwards to find the top three reasons, and afterwards to find what the top three ways that we can take action are. So we will know this is done if we can start improving our inquiry conversion rates like before. And I don't have the evidence here, but I will consider how to do this, and I will speak to Tendi, and I will delegate it over when it is done. I will probably need somebody to also supervise this, perhaps a list, to make sure that Tendi is guided and that he does the right systematic approach to getting this particular piece done. So this is just an intro. I haven't started work on it, but I will. I'll have it ready into production by next Monday. Okay, so that's my update.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So, actually, from my side, me, Frida, and also Vidi actually have like a small meeting regarding inquiry optimization. But
Perfect.
our conclusion there is we only have manual way to, I mean, to analyze
That's
the
fine.
inquiry.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay. Look,
yeah. We try to find another way, but I think currently manual way is the best way we can
okay.
do.
The okay. If manual way is what it must be, then we must analyze it manually, and we just have to put somebody into it. The reason I'm involving revenue management is not to really do revenue management. It's more to have a systemical thinking approach towards analyzing problems, so that we don't have, well, these things can't be solved because they can't be solved. So I just want to be able to understand what are the three top reasons, and what are the three top actionable things that we can do to improve the inquiry conversion rate? Okay, so yes, if it must be manual, it must be manual. So we just have to figure out how that can be done.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Anyone have question regarding Jing's card? No. If no, let's move to Mak Wayana. Please update your card, Mak.
Actually, my card is just based on task. Both of it is done. Like the the email that I'm waiting from Celine, but not coming yet. And then for the Uluwatu villas, I don't think we cannot work on it like for that expensive. So I consider it done and abandon it. So
Okay.
that's my card update.
Okay, Mak Wayan.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
Question to Wayana. So
Yes.
at this point, do we need a confirmation back from Celine before we can change the prices for the La Jolla listings?
Oh, for the price that I got already very clear. I just what you call? I just because the price that she give is promo is only for give me for the family room at the moment. So I want complete like what complete price for the entire place, so that
Okay.
the
Should we start implementing these prices because every day we wait is a day where.
it's already implemented by Vidi.
Oh, sorry, implemented by VD. Okay. All right.
Yes, the other day he's asking for clarify from yeah.
Okay.
So the price is implemented already by VDM.
Yes,
Okay.
but
So
the price only for the family room only because
family, Ratu Banglo. Okay. Thank you, Mawayana, for the updates. Frida, do you have any question for Mawayan? I think she's freezing, so it's there's no updates. So the overall cards. Is anyone does anyone have any questions or comments? Why are you laughing, sir? Yes, it's freezing, right?
I like how no, that's very that's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I'm laughing with you. I'm laughing with you. It's,
Yeah, because Frida is freezing. I guess there's no
I like
update.
I like how no okay I know why I laugh because a lot of times I think in the traditional sense people would be very polite and they would just ignore it and they would just kind of like but I like how you pointed it out. You're like oh yeah it's the honesty of an engineer. Yes, very good.
Sorry, sir.
That's good. Good. Good.
Okay. So because Frida haven't come back yet, so I think okay. Hello, Frida. Not yet. Hello, Frida.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
I have problem with my signal.
Can you share your notes, meeting notes, for the summary of our
Oh,
course?
yeah. Actually, I read it. I write it into my notes first because I can open the what's it meeting notes of revenue management. Wait. But I open it in my phone, Kak. I will copy it to your Slack.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Just get it done first, and please
Okay.
let me know if you are ready, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I will continue by updating. Sorry, by what is that? By seeing Tableau. If there are any insight that uh, we can discuss today. Wait, what is that? Share my screen application. Okay. This is the for July. I see. I see. In our last meeting, it's 19,
So
and
it went up again.
yeah, so it went up again. And the booking pace is up and down. Actually, we don't have any like we can't conclude anything actually from here. And weekly sales. This is the first week of June, and I think we compared to the first week of June, it is downgraded.
Much
If I'm
so.
not mistaken. Yeah, maybe because we don't get any long term booking. As on the first week of June, we get long term booking for Mi Villa. It is 3 months, so that's maybe affected. Yeah, maybe revenue management should look at more opportunities. How to gain more revenue this week actually. Sorry, this month. And then, is there any insight from you guys from this particular page?
I have a question actually, and this might go to Wyana. Um, we're getting people who book like Lilith. If we can scroll over some of those orange bars on July 10th. Uh,
July, sorry,
July 10th. We can scroll over. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Do you
this
see
one. Okay.
who is that person and where are they checking in? Brad Werner is checking in on the 13th. Okay. All right. And can we scroll over a little bit more? Let's see who else. Somebody's checking in July 21st. from Sydney. What are these people doing? Okay.
Okay, let me check my trailer.
And then a little bit over Lilith, over to July 10th, maybe, or July 9th, sorry.
July 9. Okay.
So this person's. So, okay, I'm trying to figure these people out, right? These people are in Bali, no?
Yes, I think so.
Right. So they must be here because they're how would they
They're
put it,
booking
right?
on
Uh,
this month.
let's go to. Can we go to July 8th a little bit, Lilith?
This one.
Okay, so
Germany.
right. Okay, got it. And
And
July 8th.
from
So
Java.
great. Okay, that person right there, right there, Jess. Okay, did that person check in today?
Okay.
Siapa yang
Toss
July
July
July 8. So it must
July
be.
8?
No,
July
they're checking
8.
in
Oh,
today.
that's the booking date. Sorry, sorry. The check-in date in on 10. Yeah.
Yeah, they're checking in today.
Oh, today 10 ya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, today there is guest check-in in Uluwatu, Pondok Dahayu, 4 bedroom. Adrian Batrasiana.
Okay, that's not that.
Adrian,
Okay,
this one.
oh, okay. All right, that's Adrian. All right.
This the host is Tandy.
Okay.
So now is the status is waiting for guest check-in actually,
Okay.
and it could be one in Jogja.
What's the name of the one in
Jogja.
Jogja?
Jogja is the House Gembala is named Tasa Pitri
Oh, yeah.
Pewandan.
This
Okay,
one.
that's it. Okay. All right. So
So check-in room. So hosting by Cynthia now is check-in room readiness.
okay, got it. Is the hosting fluent? You see on your side, Wayana.
Okay, let me go back like 2 days.
No, but what I mean, let's just check today, right? Because Bayu brought up this thing. He said that guests aren't being taken care of. From what you can see, are the guests being taken care of?
But the status is like in the waiting for guests. You cannot see the
Have we checked off all the other boxes on the guest journey and before waiting for guests?
yeah. But
Okay.
the one that I will check is on the 8th of itu ya, on the 8th of July because already in the past
Okay.
expectation to be already like checking out, right?
Okay. All right.
So there is a guest on the 8th of. I'm reading it like bigger now.
Okay.
Check-in list.
Got
So
it.
Bobby Guest House, step completed, hosted by Tandy,
Understood.
and then Pondok Dahayu waiting for check-in 8 hours. Hey, I thought the Dahayu is ready from today. Is this guest checked in?
Okay, so guests are checking in basically still, right? That's what
So
we're.
Villa Isabelle, please sign a host. This is three. Three is still waiting sign a host, but I think 80% is no.
What, what does 80% not mean? What?
Okay, let me share my screen so to understand.
Oh wow, we lost 3,000 in August. That sucks. Okay. Cancellations.
So this is what I mean. So this one is supposed to be correctly managed. It should be all the step completed like this, the top.
Right, but they're not. Yeah.
So this one all red, not even sign a host, nobody even like checking the guest.
Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see.
You
Okay.
understand what I mean? So this one, because I see like sometimes I already want to complete the payment that I'm. If I don't, I work also based on this to pay the owner. Is this guest really checked in?
So that's why
Yeah.
Buddy's frustrated, right? That's pretty much the frustration because
Yeah,
nobody's.
for finance, this we check based on this. Sometimes like, oh, this is payment coming. Is this guest checked in or no?
I see.
So we check the bigger.
Okay.
So and then yeah.
Okay, so guests are checking in right now, and we're not paying any attention to how they are proceeding, right?
I'm not sure if they not pay attention, but this based on the data
It
is
looks like
like
they're not paying attention, basically.
yes.
Okay.
So not look like nobody pay
Okay.
attention.
This goes back to Lilith's work too, as well. Because Lilith, without the cooperation of HAR to sort of ensure that guests have good experiences, we don't get good reviews, we don't get good ranking, we don't get any
Yeah.
bookings, right? So there could be a breakdown in HAR, and Bayu might have detected that. So I think this becomes extra important to understand why it is that our guests are not being attended, even though there seems to be quite a lot of people working on night shift and all these other things. And I think that if you're doing a night shift, probably should check, make sure the guests are okay. Okay,
Yeah, we
we're
are
going to detect
finance.
a blind spot in
Yeah,
the company. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, we are finance is a bit stressful. Is this guest checked in? If we pay or not, the owner, like, how is it, like, it,
And then HR was complaining to me the other day about how like finance wasn't being quick enough. Okay. All right. So I see this chicken and the egg problem. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. That needs to be discussed then. Okay.
yeah. So because HR really tight with the have to really align with the HR, because if the HR doesn't update guest cancel, like that is like the finance will be like a lot of work on backhand to figure out like really, if HR didn't update it. So we are fine and have to, figuring out, and then, hey, so how is it like? We cannot like every single person is this guest checked in. It's supposed to be updated like
Understood. Understood. Okay.
yeah,
I'm going to bring this up to HR discussion. Yeah. It seems pretty urgent.
yeah.
Okay. Yep. All
Yeah.
right. Cool. Back to Lilith.
So this will be bring by you to HAR, right, sir?
Yeah, I think so. Unless you want to do it, Lilith. I mean, I just took a screenshot of bigger, and that definitely needs to go at the top of the discussion
Yeah.
topic.
But I think this is a problem with what is that? Maybe they already taking care of the guest, but they forget to like update it on bigger. Maybe
That's
that's
poor
also
communication.
a possibility. Yeah.
That's poor communication.
Okay.
So
I will let it to you, sir. Thank you very much for that. And then we'll because we have like only 10 minutes, so I would like to go to the explore to see the current parametrics on VD Sandbox, and then oh what? Sorry,
Uh,
clicked the wrong. Okay, regarding the revenue reserve, yeah, it's loaded yet. The highest is wow. It's like
dropping
700, 700
the
and
billion last time we checked, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's quite yeah. The cancellation still happen, and yeah, we have like a 6 cancellation a day. Yeah, we can do nothing with cancellation actually, and then uh, yeah,
I know.
prevent people to cancel. Yeah, the last case is when people booking like for an each resident. Yeah, we're quite happy because we cannot sell an H resident. We don't know why. And then uh, at the evening, it was cancelled. So just like
Oh,
yeah. And then for the inquiries tracking, we have higher in yeah, we have the same in percentage of inquiry for guest house and villa. And currently, Mi Villa Despacito are still or and at the top. But we have Villa Shanti here coming. But I think we don't have any Shanti. We don't have any for Villa Shanti. So yeah, this is problem with inquiry optimization. Uh, that we will check in the future actually because Villa Santi have like 13 inquiries
mm.
this past. Yes. And then for the booking, okay, June. Sorry, is that is that correct for the date just now? Like from June 5th. Yeah, the highest booking is for Uluwatu Kayana Bungalow. Uh, we don't see any SK9 here actually. We have booking for SK9, right, sir? But we don't see any SK9 that
tapi
is
udah
this.
di bigger nggak?
I don't know. It's actually by 19 sites, but it's already blocked on the Pocket.
Cuman kalau nggak masuk bigger nggak masuk situ soalnya Tableau ngambil datanya dari bigger.
Okay, then I'll check for the SK9 for the bigger inputs and also yeah. Have you input the SK9 payment for the DP mo on bigger?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so I'll coordinate it also with the HAR. And yeah, do you see any insights, guys, from this data actually? The bookings for guest house.
Villas
Villa
are up
orang
again.
yang pertama punya Lora Karai.
Oh, yes, Rakarai is still occupied until 20th, I think, 20th of July. That's Villa Bale Agung. It's already inputs to the system.
Ya,
That's the one that Mokwayanas brings for direct payment, right? How about the other one, like the villa in what is
yeah,
that?
it should be other one. It's called Villa Subak.
That's the villa in Canggu, right?
Hmm. Let me ask Nadine.
Yeah. Please Mbak Wayana check for the Villa Subak ya for the bigger input. Yeah.
Villa Subak and SK9 ya.
Yeah, and SK9. Okay. Actually, the SK9, the 6 month deals, I haven't contacted Nadine yet for that. I also will clarify with Nadine.
I can contact Nadine because that one have to be put in one chunk because it will be everything upfront payment. It doesn't have
Oh,
to be like Villa Aura, right?
yeah,
Every
yeah.
month. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yeah, okay. Actually, that's for from the Tableau. If there's no one have any insight from that, I will continue to
Oh wait,
discussion.
real quick one.
Yes, sir.
Can I take a look at that again? My question is, okay, Villa Lola one. I'm curious why we haven't been able to rent that one out, and Villa Olel, because Villa Lola one seems to be, in my opinion, it would be better than SK9, right? In a better location, close to the beach, fairly spacious, modern design. Um,
Bila Olel.
yeah, and Villa Olel is also pretty popular. I'm just curious.
Villa Loluan, I see
Booked,
Is
right?
that
there is a daily by owner, but I don't know is actually is a tenner that or like this one like old block and the owner forget to open it. I don't know.
All right. Can you contact the owner real quick and just double check that it is actually a real booking, not a
Okay,
zombie booking in there? That would
Loluan, yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I will do that.
okay? Yeah, actually, for the price on Airbnb, I offered the price last time, and they agree with that. But when they get booking, it's just like, I don't want this price. I want to hire my price to this one, and then I give a try, and actually, that's my fault. I haven't contacted them yet again after the price changing that we don't have any booking.
You mean the owner flip flop, right? They agreed to a price and then they.
Yeah, yeah. I already changed based on the market price first, and we get booking for that. But after they get booking and receive the gas, I mean, for that price, they feel like it's too cheap, so
Berapa,
they want to
berapa emang
hire.
Liz?
Aku lupa mau itu udah lama sebenarnya. Nanti aku cek lagi.
Okay. All right. Phyllis,
I'll check for later.
yeah. Okay. Send it over to Wine and have a check with Lola Wine. That one should be rented.
Yeah, I'm writing now.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. But and for Villa Olel, I would like to contact again the owner for the promotion. Maybe I will include in the
It's
Facebook for
yeah.
the
It should be very easy to sell. I think Lola is.
yeah, yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you for your input. Okay. Is there any more insights or questions regarding the data? For inquiries, I think I haven't set the date. Then so it's wrong measurement. Okay, no problem. It's still the same.
It's trending down.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
Sorry, sir.
The inquiries are generally trending down now in July versus June.
This one.
It looks, yeah, it looks less. less dense as before, or I'm not sure if it's less. What I'm looking for is I'm looking at the low. Yeah, it's definitely low. Um, I look at the bottoms and tops. So in July, the bottoms are the same
One.
as as same as June, and the tops are much shorter. So it looks like July we definitely got, and June we got more than July. Okay, okay, it's still early in June, so or July, so okay, let's see what that continues to do. All right,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Inquiry register.
Okay,
Okay.
Lorwan been contacted, waiting to get back.
Okay.
Thank you, Mo Watian. Please have updates on the next thing up, yeah, Mo. Or if it is faster, please contact me for the updates, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. I would like to continue to the meeting. Sorry, the discussion management board. Actually, we have 2 minutes left, but let's see if we have any topics. Actually, we don't have any topic written here. Does anyone have any questions or something to discuss on the revenue management side?
We need more money. Doesn't everyone?
Maybe my question from me, sir,
Yeah.
in general. Uh, yeah, this is because I don't join the meeting yesterday. I mean, the word from the beginning. So, uh, do we still save like 50% of our? No? How
Uh,
many?
I think it's 40. Wait, let me check.
40, 40, 40, and 20.
No, no, no,
And
it's
10
not
and
40, 40, 20. It's not. It's, let me see what it is. 50, 40, 10. So
50,
50%,
40.
50% is saved, 40% is for bonuses, 10% is for reimbursements.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, why I'm questioning because you said that we need more money. I mean, yeah, we need we make more money and we divide more money, right?
That's right.
For revenue
That's
for
right.
the award bonus.
The award bonus
I
actually has more. Originally, I thought about doing 60, 30, 10, but I thought that wasn't fair. The reason why I thought is we're actually over budget right now. We've somehow we've overspent than before, so we might need to save a little bit more. Also, I don't know if we'll be done with this whole thing in 18 months. It looks like it might take longer. I guess we'll know in September, right? September will be the sort of the proof. So I'm thinking about changing the save budget, but what I thought was I can't change the save budget or the percentage in the save budget unless I've announced it to everybody first, right? So I thought,
yeah.
whatever, I'll keep the same budget for awards. Oh, by the way, since you didn't go to the one yesterday, the survive budget is now moved over to July. By the way, so there were no
I
survive
heard
awards,
that
right?
I heard that, sir, but
Yeah,
I also confused what does it mean by
it means that if you win in July, you win 2 months, right? That's what it means. It's like a lottery. So the lottery, because there's no winner on the lottery. Well, this isn't like a lottery at all. But okay, since there's no winner, then the budget gets moved to the next month.
Hmm. I thought that it will be hangus this month. I mean, it is like for saving. I thought it will be that.
No, 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 no. Budget for budget for awards always stay in budget for awards. It doesn't get saved. No. So
Oh,
the budget for awards for July now go to for June go to July.
all right. I will
So
have a
yeah.
think.
So please come up with something. Fix the inquiry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
to give you an idea, Lewis, essentially, the whole idea is to fix the system. All right, if the system is fixed, then we can proceed. So if the system is broken, no matter what we do, we're always leaking, right? So if we're
Yeah.
always leaking and the boat has a hole in it, we can't really move until we seal the hole. So all the good work that all you guys do to bring in is leaking right now through because of I think it's because of inquiry optimization, right? And maybe guest optimization. Nobody seems to be worried about guests anymore. So I think we need to bring
Mm.
that consciousness back so that we can improve our ranking and get things moving along. But
I'm
okay.
confused.
What?
I'm confused. Why you said the June and moved to July? We paid June bonus.
We pay June bonus for Thrive, not for Survive, babe. Right? So the Survive bonus gets moved over to July.
Oh,
Well, she thinks I give away too many bonuses. My wife is kind of right. We're giving away a lot of bonuses, even though we're not actually making any money.
soalnya minusnya banyak-banyak.
Yeah, that's why I'm questioning, right? So because you said that we need more money, but we share more money also. We if we get more money, right?
It's a good point. Well, the way we do that is I'm thinking long term, right? So if we don't share, then we don't have innovation, right? If we don't have innovation, then what the hell's the point of just surviving? It's just kind of like, well, here and nothing gets any better. So we have to we have to incentivize for innovation to happen, right? We have to say this is what innovation is. So we pay base to survive. We pay base to everybody just to hang around. We pay, bonuses for people to hang around and do a good job, and we pay the Vista Award for getting us further into the future. Because if we take this time and we emerge as the same company, 18 months later, there would be no point, right? We would just gone into hibernation and come out the same way. The whole point is to get us to a higher level at the end of 18 months. And if we don't incentivize people to do it, they probably might not. So that's the way I think of it. So yes, we are paying, and we need to get more money. So, but still, it's. I hope it's money well spent. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Actually, yeah, that's only my curiosity that I asked to
Hmm,
you.
good question.
And Rita, do you have any topics to discuss?